It's almost January, and coming out of a World Cup, that means it's a prime time for us to talk about what a transfer window is. We'll do a basic 101 on what it is, as well as answer some frequent questions. Basically, a transfer window is a time during the year in which clubs can buy, sell, or sign players. In American sports context, think of this kind of like the off-season, in which your clubs will be making trades as well as signing free agents. In soccer, there are two transfer windows. One that is very similar to the off-season in American football, basketball, and hockey, as well as one that occurs for the month of January. The summer transfer window is essentially the off-season for most clubs around the world. It's where you see the most moves of players between clubs, and it's the more measured time in which players move between clubs with a plan that the club's made for which players they want to sign or move out of their squad. The January one is a bit different. It's only 1 month long versus 3 for the summer. Happens during the playing season and is used to sign players that meet your current season needs rather than your club's long-term goals. So the biggest difference to American sports here is that during the season, other than January, clubs cannot buy or sell players. In American sports, going into the season, up to a certain date, you can still make trades and sign players. In pretty much any league around the world, once the season starts for soccer, up until January, you have the players that you have. So that's the big thing to understand about transfer windows in soccer. Here are the other key things. There really aren't trades of players in world football like you'd see in hockey or basketball or baseball. And the signing of a free agent is much more rare than you'd see in almost all sports around the world. In transfer windows, you're going to hear the terms buy and sell players, which is a little bit foreign to us as Americans because we're generally talking about swapping players between clubs as trades or signing players individually. The terms buy and sell make more sense here because clubs are paying money to the club that currently has that player under contract for the right to sign them to their club. For example, if you hear that a player is making a $30 million move from Team A to Team B, what that means is Team B is paying $30 million to Team A in order to be able to sign that player to their club. The player doesn't get the $30 million. They do get a contract and their own salary and wages. Another key thing is the amount of money. $30 million sounds like a lot of money. And two things. One, yes, it is. Two, it's also not really that much in the grand scheme of how much transfers cost these days. For example, the current English record for the amount of money spent to transfer one player is 100 million pounds. That is $120 million. Are there trade rumors in soccer like there are in American sports? The answer is yes. Media in every single country that has soccer is stirring up rumors all throughout December into January as well as into the off-season. Some are true and on the spot. Most are bullshit and just there to buy clicks and sell newspapers for that media outlet. If you need somebody to follow, the best man is Fabrizio Romano, better known as Fab Romano. He's an Italian journalist. Find him on Instagram, find him on Twitter, because pretty much anything he's going to put forth for you is well-founded and is on the spot. So I hope that's a good rundown for you, 101 on transfer windows. If you have more questions, drop them in the comments. I hope I can help.